And with that, welcome everybody. Early here this morning, Sackville Arena, U16AAA action. High Button Sports here to present your Kings versus the Moncton Thunderbirds.
Between the pipes for your Kings Hockey Club, number 33,
As Wade, our announcer over there in the time booth today, doing a great job like he always does here at the arena, announcing the goalies for both squads. McLaughlin between the pipes for the Kings down the other end. Number 31, Zach David for the Thunderbirds. Quick look out here as well to the referees converge at center ice. They're getting ready to go. We have Orchard, Duncan, White, Probert, and the captain, Josh Hollett, out there for the Kings. The referee blows his whistle. We are on their way. Game getting started. A little scramble here at center ice. Picked up by the Thunderbirds. Dumped inside the zone. Picked up by Duncan. Duncan spins and turns. Looking to clear it out. Right on to Orchard 6. He got a burst of speed. Shaping up to a 3-on-1. Orchard goes for a pass and intercepted out front. Maybe should have shot that one. But either way, here comes Thunderbirds the other way. But it's going to be touched. And right at the blue line, we get our first whistle early here in the first period. That's going to be offside. These two teams meeting a few weeks back to start this season, with the Thunderbirds coming up on top and their home barn in Moncton. So see what the Kings can bring this one. This is the only game for the Kings this weekend, so a light schedule. Chipped up over center, touched just outside the blue line, so no icing. Back to pick it up is Reddick. He runs around this chance out front, and a funny bounce it behind, but couldn't quite connect as Probert tried to go to Orchard. Back the other way is Betts. But that gets deflected up into the ceiling, and we'll get another face-off. So kind of a sloppy start here, just 42 seconds in, first period. No shots on goal as of yet. Face-off's going to come back deep into the Kings zone. On the draw, Chason, going to line up with Elliott. Thunderbirds control, throw the shot towards the net. That's blocked, picked up and cleared. Elliott looking to go over to Verge. Verge chips it in deep. Stapleton now looking for it. Stapleton takes a bump. Elliott goes out front to Verge. Verge trying to go for a shot. Oh, and it just misses on the short side. Hit a couple legs out there in front. On the wall now. Trying to find it. Coming out is Boudreau. He goes back behind the net. On the wall. Clears it up towards center. Blackwood bouncing in his skid. You had to be careful. 2-on-1 shaping on them towards the short side. Shot, and it's in the back of the net. Low blocker side on the far wing. We got our first goal of the hockey game. Scored by number 19, Jackson Rector. So that bouncing puck in neutral ice bounces into Thunderbirds' direction. They go down. First shot on net, and we get our first goal here. Just 1:26 into the first period. Back to center. Face-off control by the Kings. Jay dumps that in. David out to play it. Leaves it behind the net. Pressure by Sullivan. He gets pinched off the puck. Thunderbirds get up just outside the blue line. Jay retrieves that back in his own zone. Jay, little alley-oop pass up top, bounce up, picked up by Sullivan, tried to go over to McIntyre, a little bit behind him.
Jackson Rector. Assistant number 21, Samuel Robinson. Time of the marker, 1:16.
Bouncing puck in front.
Once again,
Backhand shot, blocked.
7th of the season, scored by number 19, Jackson Rector. Assistant number 21, Samuel Robinson. Time of the Thunderbirds marker,
So
1:16.
Robertson with the assist on Rector's goal. Play in behind, bouncing puck in the back of the net, and net pops up momentarily. We get some pushing and shoving behind the net. We'll see if calmer heads prevail, and they do. We'll bring that face-off back in the Thunderbird zone. Just checking out David's pads there with the nice Thunderbirds logo right on the big pillows there. Nice setup from the goalie from Moncton. On the draw, comes to the half wall. Looking for it is Munden. They slap away at it. Every whack a puck in behind, comes loose. Reddick along the wall to the blue line, not out. There's a shot deflected, and nice saving close there as David with his first real test. Back to the blue line again. Opus tried to make the pass over, but kind of whiffs on it. and they have to regroup back here at center. Picked up now by Hullett. Hullett over to Munden. Munden, he lines up a shot. It's on the far side. Hullett behind the net now. He's trying to come out front with it. A couple white jerseys on him. They flick it up towards center. Jay using that long reach, puts it back the other way. Here in neutral ice, picked up by Jay. Jay gets it to Munden. Munden chips it in deep, gives chase. Hullett gets there first, behind the net. We'll go back here to the point. McMillan slaps it back to the corner. Hullett again to Munden, side net, trying to set up. Back to McMillan, he's left over the wrister, and a big block by number 12. I'm starting to see his name there, Landry. But here comes Duncan the other way. He rips a shot, and that's right in the big mitt of David. He's going to cover up, and we'll get a whistle. Face off down deep now in the Thunderbird zone. 3:13 gone here in the first. 1-0 Thunderbirds. In on the draw, Elliott. Line up with Brew. Picked up by the Thunderbirds, back in behind their own net. They're rimming around to the blue line, but kept in by Duncan. Behind the net, Boudreau. He goes high off the glass. Up to center, trying to poke away at it. Looking for it. Picked up by Brew. Takes it to the wall. He takes a couple bumps, still trying to find it. Mad scramble. Picked up by Elliott. Gets it over to Probert. Probert got one man to beat. The skate. Trying to see if the goalie's going to come up for it. He does. Probert trying to get on the side of the net. He just got enough to it to go to the side, so no shots. And here comes the Thunderbirds the other way. Nice pass there, stretch pass out to Betts. Betts, he rips a shot, and McLaughlin gets a piece of that. Takes it to the corner. Back the other way. McMillan in the corner. Chips it up. Probert looking to whack it up. Gets up to Elliott. Maybe a chance at 2-on-1. Elliott got Stapleton with him. Elliott, he's going to shoot. And that's an easy glove stop by David. And he covers up, and we'll get another face-off. 4:06 gone here in the first now. Moncton's captain lining up with Martin. Gets it back to White at the blue line. He chips in deep looking for McIntyre. It's picked off by the Thunderbirds. They rim it around the horseshoe to the far side. Coming out is Robinson. Robinson gets pinched off in front of the Kings bench. Picked up now by Verge. He gets it over to Martin. Puts a little move at the blue line. Still has it. Gets taken to the boards pretty good there. Picked up now. Verge throws it towards net on the short side. Bouncing behind. Trying to whack it off the back of the net. As referee telling him to move it. They get it to the corner. Quick pass picked off. McIntyre trying to get that high slot area. Takes a hit. Big shot as it's deflected to the corner. Verge keeps that puck in. Still fighting for it as he gets knocked down. It gets to the blue line and out. Back the other way. Chip pass up to Rector. He's got one tonight. Looking for another one. Little dangles down low. To the corner. Chason trying to pop it loose. Referee yelling at him to move it. Poked away. Comes out of the scrum. Moncton tried to go short side. And a pass out front to Rector, but he missed it on that short side. A little give and go. Some pressure here by the Thunderbirds. And but it's poked loose. Maybe a chance for McIntyre. Mini break as trying to get back is number 20. McIntyre still with it. Got all kinds of, all by himself as the Kings is making changes. Couldn't quite get a shot off. And here comes Moncton back the other way. In the feet of Graves. Graves trying to push it through. Push back the other way. No icing. Referee's arms up. We'll see what the call is going to be. As Moncton touches the puck. And here's the referee. We'll have our first power play of the game. It's going to go a trip call against Robinson, number 21 of the Thunderbirds. He's got to head to the box. And we'll let DMX announce our first power play of the game. Kings looking to tie it up.
That's right, ladies and gentlemen. It's a Kings power play.
Orchard on the draw. Picked up by Preston down low. Shift to the corner. Sullivan throws on towards the net. Maybe a chance there, but couldn't quite get all the wood on it for Orchard. Nice save by David. Another shot for the point. Blocked in front. Hullett trying to battle and chase on with a good block and then able to clear the zone. Long stretch pass. Looking for Orchard. Couldn't quite connect. Moncton picks that up and they send that the length of the ice. McLaughlin plays it, leaves it for Opus. Opus looking to bring it up ice, up to Hollett.
Thunderbirds penalty to number 21, Samuel
Over to Orchard.
2 minutes for tripping. Time of the penalty.
Orchard put the brakes on to Hollett. Hollett down low, looking for Sullivan, couldn't quite connect. Moncton picks it up, sends it the length of the ice. And the referee's arms up again. There's going to be another penalty going to Moncton here as the goalie leaves his net. Picked up now by Elliott. He's going to bring it up ice. Goalie's been pulled for the extra attacker. Elliott trying to gain the zone. Elliott still has it. Puts it down low, looking for a deflection as Moncton touches it. We'll see what the call's going to be. Looks like going to be a cross check to number 3. And there it is there. So Pretzen heading to the box for 2. We're going to have a 5-on-3 for 51 seconds. Golden opportunity now here for the Kings to get back into this, tie this thing up. A little bit of confusion here in the front of the Thunderbirds bench, but here we go, 5-on-3, controlled by the Kings. Jay at the blue line. Goes over to McMillan, back to Jay, walks in, he's up for a shot, and it's right in the old bread basket, the old logo hole, and David makes no mistake, covers up. We'll get another face-off. 41 seconds left in the first penalty. Elliott on the draw. Comes back to the point. McMillan looking for a lane. Gives it back to Jay. Jay, he's going to go try to go back door. Couldn't quite connect with Stapleton. Stapleton, a good job to keep that in. Gets it over to Munden. Munden back to McMillan. McMillan, fake shot. Gives it to Jay. Jay looking to go down low. Tried for that pad pass. Now Elliott. He gets a pass up to McMillan. McMillan back to Elliott. Elliott looking for somewhere to go. Elliott tried to go in front. Couldn't quite connect with Stapleton, and a chance for the Thunderbirds to clear, and they do. Only 5 seconds to go now in the power play. Elliott in over the zone. Elliott trying to gain some room down the corner. First penalty's over. Elliott still has it, looking to walk out with it. Elliott back down low. Stapleton. He's looking for room here. He's at the top of the slot. Throws it down low. Chance maybe for Elliott. He rips it out. He misses the net. Had some room up top, but couldn't put it in the back of the net. Now, walking his way in. Stapleton tried to go back door, but nobody home. And looking to clear with the Thunderbirds, but a little bit too high. It goes up into the netting and out of play. 11:50 left here in the first. 47 seconds left in the power play. Chance a moment to go for the Kings, but couldn't put it in the empty cage up top, but a little bit too high. Martin on the draw. Gets it back to Duncan at the blue line. Duncan over to Probert. Probert back here to McTire, to Duncan. Shot. That's deflected. Goes to the corner. Martin looking for it behind the net now. Martin gets taken down. Referee's arm stays down. Looking for it now is Martin. So that was White that gets it back. White up to McIntyre. McIntyre looking for the move on. McIntyre on the short side trying to come out front, but it lands onto a Thunderbird stick, and he sends it down the length of the ice. Maybe one last chance for the Kings here on the power play with 10 seconds to go. Rims it around. McIntyre going to skate up in front of the Kings bench. Puts the brakes on. Spins back. 5 seconds to go in the power play. McIntyre. You hear McLaughlin tapping his stick on the ice. Letting know the penalized player stepped on. McIntyre gets around. It goes in close. And somehow in that tight, you got it up high, but a little bit too high. Went up into the netting on the play. As David kind of did the little shoulder check momentarily. Didn't know where it was. But McIntyre in close roofed it and was in the roof. So that bring that face off outside now. Moncton kills off both penalties. 9:01 gone here in the first. Moncton leads by 1. Verge trying to bust it in, gets it to Orchard, loses the handle. Picked up now by number 20, goes far outside. Pass almost intercepted at the top of the blue line, but a chance for Moncton to clear, and they do. They're up over the blue line. Camo gets it deep. Camo gives chase in behind the net. Gets some help from Landry. He's trying to come out front with it. In the corner, Kings up to the blue line. Hollett stretched for it, couldn't quite get it. McLaughlin with a paddle to the corner. Battle on the side of the boards. Squirts up high up here to center. Going back for it is number 20. Goes to his D partner. Back cross ice here to Swanson. He could loses the edge, but then Verge loses the edge as well. It's going to be offside. Kings got to get tagged back up. Chance for the Thunderbirds to bring it up the zone. Fires the blue line. And a big hit there after the Kings clear. Everybody looking for the puck. Swanson gets it over. Back in, maybe a chance for Verge. He intercepts that pass. Verge, there's a high shot, easy blocker save. Gaudette now, trying to catch the Kings on a change. Gaudette going to bring it all the way up ice. Looking to break on the short side. Throws one out front. Get the paddle on it. Kings can't clear. Jay back behind his own net. Jay on the wall. Sullivan can't clear. Gets turned back the other way. Opus from the side net. Opus. Stapleton to Elliott. Elliott over the zone. Throws one towards the net. Trying to hit Sullivan there. Sullivan in the corner. He puts it back down low. In behind the net. Picked up by Pretson. He rims it the other way. Opus going to keep it at the line. Over here to Jay. Jay looking towards the net. He rips the shot. Deflected in front. And it's in the back of the net. Elliott with the deflection in front. Gets his first as a King. And we're all tied at 1. So big goal there. Shots on the point. Always good to get pucks to the net. We got a tie hockey game here with 8:56 left here in the first. Back at center. Kings control the draw. Opus. Jay gets up to center. McIntyre looking for it. Thunderbirds able to chip it back in. Opus in front of his own net. Go up towards it. And get the lucky bounce there. And it gets up to McIntyre. McIntyre trying to find some room to dance. Can't bring the puck with him. Thunderbirds clear. Duncan takes a quick look at the bench, make sure.
First goal. It's his first goal of the season. Scorer number 71, William. Yeah. System number 4, Jane Duncan. And number 5, Casey Opals. Time of the Kings marker 11:04. Once again, Kings goal. It's his first of the season. Scorer number 71, William Elliott. Assistant number 4, Jane Duncan. And number 5, Casey Opals. Time of the Kings marker 11:04.
Thank you, Wade, for the goal announcement. As they come in close, and just like that, Thunderbirds are that close to regaining the lead. Kings able to flick it out. And there's Probert by himself up there, trying to get around the defender, going to go bring it back out front, but couldn't quite bring the puck with him. And there's a clearing attempt, a little bit too high. We've got the short glass here at the arena, and that goes up into the netting and out of play. They'll bring that face-off back in the Thunderbird zone. 7:41 left here in the first, all tied at 1. Orchard on the draw. Gets it to Hollett. Hollett goes back here to White. White over to Blackwood. Blackwood's going to put it in deep. Comes here to the close corner. Picked off by the Thunderbirds. They get up to center ice. Blackwood having a look around. Try to chip it up. That's picked off by Moncton. In front of their own bench now. Goes over to Reddick. Reddick looking up. Picked off by Orchard. Orchard brings it right back to the zone, giving it to Blackwood. Blackwood going to chip it up. He's going to go for a skate. Blackwood over the blue line. Looking out front, take that long shot. Rebound. Probert takes it in behind. Comes back to White. White to Probert. A little bit too far for him, but it goes deep. Now Orchard looking for it. Bumps his man. Picked up by Brew. He gets up trying for a stretch pass, trying to get loose. Here comes Betts, almost in alone. Betts got to put a move on, and the rebound. Oh, as it didn't touch the puck, still loose. Comes in front. They're yelling for the goalie to come, but as the Kings touch, we're going to have a hooking call. Is going to be the call. I was waiting to see, was he sprung far enough? Sometimes you now see in the NHL there's been a lot more penalty shots called, but Kings going to head to the box. White with the hooking call, and the Thunderbirds going to have their first power play of the game. 6:38 left here in the first. looking for it, still in the circle, they battle hard, comes loose in the corner. Player gets knocked down, all tied up with 2. Goes back the other way. Graves looking for it, throws one to the blue line, kept in by Pretson. Shot right on McLaughlin. He sees that all the way through. He's going to cover up. We'll get another face-off whistle. 18 seconds gone here in the power play. 6:20 left in the first. Stapleton lining up with Camo. And the linesmen don't like how they're lined up. Moncton's getting the toss. Landry going to come in now. Drop it in the feet, picked up by Graves. He gets it and gets it out down the length of the ice. Once again, Kings Hockey Club's penalty number 58 White. Moncton looking to break out. Chipped in at center, nice play there, giving chase to Swanson. He's in the corner. Try to go back out front with it. Kings get as far as the blue line, but not out. Will move, gets knocked down, still down, and as he's down, able to make the play to the corner. Might have been looking for a call there. Might have a case. Back at the point though. Pretson goes far side. Shot towards the net, misses. Minute to go here in the power play. Out front, Preston leaves it for Gaudette. Comes back over here to Swanson. He walks all the way in. He takes a shot, high riser, and there's the trapper of McLaughlin. He's going to cover up. We'll get another face-off. .51 seconds to go now here in the power play. Elliott lining up with Young on the draw. Face-off control by the Thunderbirds, but hot sauce there, and it comes all the way out back to center ice, regrouping in their own zone. Boudreau going to take it right back behind his own net. Looking to set up the power play. There's that long stretch pass. Chipped in. Now they work on that one a lot. Giving chase is Crossway. In the short side, this shot deflected, bouncing in front, and lands on a King's stick, and they're able to clear the zone. 20 seconds remaining now. One last chance here for the Thunderbirds, maybe on this power play. Taking it back behind his own nets is Admiral. He gets it back in the corner. Up to center again. There's that chip play. This time it goes right sideways at a deep, and they did it deep this time. McMillan looking for it for the Kings. Chips it in behind. Penalized player gets ready to step on the ice. But the Kings can't clear. Back to even strength. Comes all the way in on McLaughlin. He's going to cover up. And we'll get another face-off. Kings able to kill the power play off. See the shots on goal now. 14-12 in favor of the Kings. 4:33 left here in the first. This game proven to be exactly what we thought it would be. Two of the top teams in the U16 league early so far. Having a good battle here at the arena. I know the Thunderbirds came on top yesterday. They had a win. They're looking for 2 this weekend, and the Kings, their only game, looking for 1. Trying to chip up ahead. Gets inside the zone, but put back the other way. Duncan almost lost the puck there dangerously. Now he's going to bring it up, and here he goes. Duncan gains the line. Trying to get around the defender. Takes it to the corner, looking out front, and there it is! What a pass, and what a one-time shot. Munden puts it in the back of the net. Good hard work by Duncan to get it there, and a beautiful setup. Munden makes no mistake. We got a 2-1 hockey game. Old one-timer out front, no chance for David on that one. And 4:08 left here in the first. Kings with their first lead of the hockey game. Back at center. Kings control the draw, and we get a quick whistle. Lots of chirping, and I'm checking what's going on. I know that Martin's getting a penalty, but there's a lot of conversations happening on the ice here. We got a good vantage point where we get to hear a lot of the action right here, right in tight, right behind the bench. From the end of it, Martin is in the box for 2, I believe on the slash. It came right on the face-off from center. So right after the Kings take the lead, Thunderbirds back on the power play. 4:05 left here in the first. Slapped away in the corner, bouncing puck, looking for it. It's in the feet, picked up by the Thunderbirds back here at the blue line, looking to bring it in. Trying to set something up from the corner, puts the brakes on. Having a look, trying to go through with it. Trying to get by Graves, but gets pushed the other way. And the shot from the point, deflection, rebound, big rebound. And a good play by Munden to step in front of that. Now Graves looking for Munden. Pass up Trent, only chance. Could have been a 2-on-1, but they couldn't quite get it together. Munden from Duncan on the goal call. In the corner, bounced up. McIntyre looking to kill some time, takes a bump, clears it up to center. Looking to regroup in neutral ice. Dropped off here to Rector. He tries to get a play, trying to get by Orchard. Orchard trying to catch him on a change. Orchard trying to get a shot off short-handed. And a quick little shoulder check for David, but he has it underneath him. He makes the save and covers up. 1:01 left to go here in the power play. 3:06 left in the first period. Munden and Brew on the face-off. Thunderbirds come up with it. Up at center, trying to click it in on the short side. There's a shot. McLaughlin's down. Able to make the save, cover up, and we'll get another whistle. 49 seconds to go now. They announce Martin's penalty on the slash. McMillan tries to go back in behind. Picked off by the Thunderbirds. They bring it all the way back here to the blue line. Pretson, he walks in, look for the deflection in front. There's the deflection, McLaughlin down, puck's loose. Dog pile in front. And where's the puck? It's under McLaughlin. Bodies flying everywhere. But McLaughlin somehow threw it all. Beautiful deflection in front. But McLaughlin able to make the save and cover up. We'll see if any calls are going to come on that. Doesn't look like there's referees having a little conversation, but I don't think anybody's heading to the box. And we're getting right back to the faceoff. 33 seconds left now. Probert going to line up with Brew. And Linesman doesn't like them. Somebody sneaked in on the side there, so Verge going to come in for the Kings. Thunderbirds control, shot, blocked in front, comes here to another shot, and quick shot there from the point was Preston. And McLaughlin flashed a little leather, gets a glove on it, and we'll get into the face-off. 26 seconds left here now in the power play. 2:31 left in the first period. Back to the point, kept into blue line, over here to Preston. Preston back over to Gaudette. Didn't like what he sees, goes to the corner, picked off by Jay, and he's able to send the length of the ice. Now we get a puck race the other way, trying to get back as Preston. Probert on him, but Thunderbirds get there first. Verge bumps to his man, puck comes to center, there's Verge with it again, looking to go back the other way, try to chip it in. As the penalized player gets ready to step back on the ice, other way is Betts. Betts with a shot, didn't quite get enough on it, deflected by the Kings player. And they are able to clear it up and into the Thunderbird zone. As Merrill back behind his own net, rims it around, trying to come through his center. It's in the feet. Oh, it's a nice pass there, but it's a good job getting picked up. Going in deep is LeBlanc. LeBlanc gets to his forehand, bring it back to the corner. Comfort just off the bench, and a good active stick, and we get another race by the other two number 9s going for it. When the brakes on, looking up ice, off the boards, chipped in by White as he read that pass. Verge in low now. Verge has in his feet, trying to come up with it. Got 3 white jerseys on him. Whitey down there helping him as well. It goes around. Boudreau up along the boards, and it does come out. And look at the Thunderbirds flying down there. Getting ready to get that puck first was Landry, and got a shot on the short side. Elliott looking to pick it up for the Kings. Gets it up to Stapleton. Last minute to play here in the first. Stapleton avoids a bump, gets it to the corner, but loses it. Back the other way is Swanson. He lines up for a shot, save, rebound. Picked up by Elliott, he gets up along the boards. White up to Stapleton. Stapleton, he liked the long wrister. That's blocked, goes in behind. Picked up by the Thunderbirds in the corner. Just avoid a check. Sorry, listen to the injured player down here on the Thunderbirds. They're having a check on him. Got a cut finger. Ugh. Play continues. Crossway, he's gone through. 10 seconds to go. That's a pass that's deflected, up out of play. Trying to have a look at the at a player here. Unfortunately, we got an injured player, Swanson, with a cut finger. Hoping to get somebody to have a look at it. With 9 seconds to go, we'll have to get somebody. Hopefully, we'll have a look at that. On the draw, comes to the corner. Poke away at it. Picked up by the Thunderbirds, trying to come off the wall. There's another shot up high into the shoulder, and McLaughlin with another save, and he covers up. Not sure with .5 to go if they're going to have enough to get a shot off or not right on the draw. Anything can happen. There it goes. As the horn goes, that's going to do it here after one. 2-1 the score.
One period of end-to-end action between the Moncton Thunderbirds and your Kings Hockey Club. Kings Hockey Club lead 2-1. Shots on goal in the first period. 17 shots for the Thunderbirds, 16 for the Kings.
There we are. Thank you, Wade. We're going to take a break here for about 10 to 12 minutes as we watch Mike go round and round on the Zamboni. Hope everybody comes back. High Button Sports, Mike Elliott, will be back here in about 10 minutes for the second period. And with that, thank you, Wade. I want to welcome everybody back as well. High Button Sports with Mike Elliott, bringing you this U16 AAA action here at the Sackville Arena. Kings versus Moncton. Entertaining first period. Kings lead 2-1. Goals from Munden and Elliott. The other side was Rector, who scored the first goal of the hockey game. As we wait for the officials to get the net set up, there's Moncton getting ready on the bench as well. And David hits the ice as he's doing his part between the pipes for the Thunderbirds, and McLaughlin 200 feet down the other way. Light schedule this weekend with High Button. We had a couple games here yesterday and today, but all the games been covered have been exciting ones. Appreciate everybody tuning in. Make sure you check out the YouTube page. There's lots of different teams. Great action all across this province and also New Brunswick as well. From all levels, from this one here, the U16, you got the U15, AAA, also U18 in major. What else was there? U15AA with Halifax. So lots of different games to cover. We're in all rinks, but we're here this morning at the Sackville Arena, getting ready for puck drop as Martin lines up with Chason, and we're on their way. Kings right back in their own zone, chip it up ice. A little bit too far though, so just like that, 7 seconds in, we get a first whistle here in the second period. It's gonna be an icing. Don't have to worry about the ice drying very slow today, as it's not quite as warm as it was yesterday. The temperature's definitely changed, which is beautiful to be in the rink. And here we are down to the right of McLaughlin for the draw. Linesman looking behind them. You can see them trying to cheat, and Kings get caught, and they're going to get the toss. Munden going to step in for the draw now with Chason. Chason going forward with it, almost a deflected in front was Robinson right off the draw, but it comes to the corner. Oh, front. Oh, and couldn't quite corral it again. It was Robinson. That's two chances for him right close. Now Munden looking to clear. Gets it up to Martin. Martin, far side from McIntyre. He's trying to dance his way in. Can't get by the defender. And at the blue line, it's chipped out. Now it's White here at neutral zone. He gains center, dumps it in deep. Looking to give chase. McIntyre gets there first. Goes off his stick, picked up by a Thunderbird. And they're out the other way. Outside the zone. White puts it right back in. Kings had to get back on side. Thunderbirds regroup back in their own zone. Preston off the wall, and spinning play. Martin almost kept it in. Up here at center again. White chips at it. It does clear it up. Chip play up, but it lands right on Gaudet's stick. He avoids a check. Trying to get it deep, gets a little bit of help as Brew puts it in. Blackwood back for the Kings. Blackwood along the wall. Gets it to White, gets his stick checked. Picked off by the Thunderbirds. There's a shot. Misses wide. Hit back door there too. In the corner. Betts gets it out front, trying to whack away at it. Still trying to find it. Couldn't quite connect with Brew. Kings chip it up. There's a race hard as Probert's trying to get there first. Probert does, but takes it in behind. Has Reddick all over him. They battle all the way to the blue line, kept in by Graves. Graves going down low. There's Probert again. Takes a bump. Probert kicks it up to his foot. Got a couple white jerseys on him now. Sullivan trying to help. Thunderbirds come out with it. No longer across ice, goes off his skate right to Blackwood. Blackwood circles it to Graves. Graves to Probert, chips it in. Going back deep is number 20 for the Thunderbirds. He takes it to the corner. Pass attempt picked off by Probert. Probert trying to come under the corner. Looking out front for, couldn't quite connect with Sullivan as Sullivan gets pushed into the net. Far side, over to Graves. Graves had the bouncing puck and picked out by the Thunderbirds. Cross ice pass here to LeBlanc. Trying to go wide, trying to cut back in front. LeBlanc goes to the backhand, and it's in the back of the net. Nice power move by the Thunderbirds. LeBlanc to break wide, cut back out front, and we're all tied at 2. Strong effort and a good move to pull that right back out front. Strong right to the top of the blue paint. So early here in the second period, 2:28 in, Thunderbirds tie it up. They scored first in the first period, now they score first in the second period. And we're all tied at 2. And here they come again right off the draw, deep in the zone. That pass attempt picked off by Jay. Jay up to Hullett, chips it up to center. Comes inside the Thunderbirds zone. Chip right back out. And now we're in the Kings zone. They play a little back and forth between the two teams. Jay in deep, along the wall for Hullett. Chips up to Elliott. Elliott trying to hit Stapleton. That pass is behind him, and that's going to be icing. That'll bring the faceoff back deep to the Kings zone to the right of McLaughlin.
Seventh goal of the season, scored by number 11, Maximum LeBlanc. This is by number 27, Drew Betts. Time of the marker, 2:18.
So LeBlanc from Betts.
Thunderbirds goal to seventh of the season, scored by number 11, Maximum LeBlanc. This is by number 27, Drew Betts. Time of the Thunderbirds marker,
On the draw, Hullett trying to chip it up to himself. He's going to get a chance. He's got Stapleton with him up front. He likes to shoot, and there's David with the save, covers up, and we'll get a face-off down deep. Thunderbirds full line change. 17:07 here left in the second period. Elliott going to line up with Camo. Goes to the corner. Back and behind, chip it out, kept in by Opus at the blue line. He puts it back down deep. Looking for it as Hullett bumps his man. It's in his feet. Picked up now by Landry. He tried to whack away at it. Puck on the boards. Does come out. Good call by the linesman on the far side as that puck just saw a little bit of daylight as it did get over. Back in the Kings zone. Jay looking up ice. Flicks it up high. And it just misses the banners there. We're all looking up to see if it's going to hit. And then the chip in as they're looking to make a change. He loses a net guard there in the corner. See it on the ice. Along the corner, voids a check. Thunderbirds look to come out with it. Nice pass up the center. Gains the blue line. Trying to get by the defender on the backhand now and close. The rebound. Picked up by the Kings. Elliott back the other way. Elliott looks to get it deep. Gets his attempt picked off there. Kings making a change. And as Verge almost stepped on the net guard and lost an edge. That pass picked off by McIntyre. McIntyre, he's on the zone. He's by himself. He gets taken out. There's that net guard just hanging around down there. Pass up front. Here's Robinson trying to go cross ice. Pass a little bit too far behind. And the net guard has now made its way up to the penalty box area. But they're still waiting for what another linesman picks up. McIntyre, again, trying to gain that blue line just a little bit too far as he chipped up. Thunderbirds put it back the other way. McMillan to Martin. Martin takes it back to his own zone. Got a Thunderbird player all over him. Martin gets a little help from McMillan as they get over to Duncan. Duncan down to McIntyre, goes off the heel of his stick. Looks up ice, a little chip pass up to Verge. Verge takes a big hit at the blue line. And Duncan came in late there too and gave the player a little shot. Referee's letting a little bit of stuff go here. McMillan outside the blue line, dumped it back in. Tag up on the offside to the Kings. Cross ice pass here to Robinson. Robinson tried to connect with Chasson, but missed him with that pass attempt. That goes the length of the ice, and we'll have an icing. Big hit there right in front of the Kings bench, right at the blue line moments ago. We'll see if that's going to spark these two teams. It's a pretty clean affair in the first period. Now 5:08 here in the second, all tied at 2. Orchard on the draw with Chasson. Picked up now by Probert behind the net. Probert cycles it back down low. Goes to the corner. 2 white jerseys. Probert gets the bump. There's a couple of extra shots there. Trying to come up with it, and the referee's arms up. We'll see what the call is going to be. A lot of extra bumping and shoving in the corner. Looks like the Thunderbirds are going to be the one to get the call on it. As Robinson's heading to the box. Head contact's going to be the call. I think it's just going to be a 2-minute head. And it is. So the Kings will have the first power play here in the second period.
That's right, ladies and gentlemen, it's another Kings play.
I wish I could say it as good as Wade, but I can't, so I'll let him do it. And then the Kings right on the draw. Blackwood over to Probert. Slowly trying to set up as he goes down low. Goes off Orchard stick. Chance here maybe for the Thunderbirds to clear. And the second attempt at the blue line, they do. Blackwood looking to go up ice with it. Munden gets it back to Blackwood, trying to reset here. Looking to skate up ice now. Last man back, gets his pocket picked. Chance maybe for Betts as he hits a shot. Then McLaughlin going to play it. He's going to make the pass himself to Munden. Munden goes back to Whitey. White coming up on the power play now. White leaves it for Probert. Probert with a burst of speed up in front of the bench. He takes it down low. All the way around the net, trying to set something up to the corner. Keeps going with it. Now in the slot was White. He gives it to Munden. Munden, Blackwood, walking the line. Looks towards the net. There's a deflection in front. Didn't get much on it. Probert behind it. Orchard, back up top to Blackwood. Blackwood goes back to Orchard, but he'd circled the wrong way. Does keep it at the blue line and gets it back. Nice play by Orchard, number 17 of the Kings. A little backhand sauce to Blackwood. He's looking towards the net. And a nice block in front, 2 players down. But Blackwood gets it back, goes to the front, trying to connect with Whitey. Maybe a chance for a break as Munden gets back. As Betts didn't have too much speed on that, and the puck bounces around and double Dion over there at the blue line on the offside call. Now he gets him pushing and shoving. And all kinds of stuff happening now. All the players involved in. And then one of the players is down. Hopefully he's okay. We'll see what happens here. The linesman's keeping everybody controlled. So Orchard is heading to the box. It looked like in the penalty box itself, as their Kings player was skating by, there's some action. So we're going to wait for the official calls. There's going to be a long discussion over in the penalty box area now. Off and offside. You said that big hit moments ago might have sparked something. It definitely has. It's getting quiet in here. Everybody's trying to listen to see what it's going to be, who's going to get what, see if anybody's going to get kicked out. Don't mind some good hard hitting action. I don't want to see anybody get hurt or suspended because everybody's here to play. So the referee going over to the Kings bench now to have a conversation. I'm sure the other one will be coming over to the Thunderbirds bench in a moment, I'm sure. We know for sure Orchard's in the box. There's 2 up on the board for him. There's lots of other extracurricular activities happening as that was going on, so we'll wait and see. As the Moncton coach, he's only the one on the bench here for Moncton, which is a rarity these days. So I look down just below us there. He's got good control of that bench. Good crowd for a Sunday morning game at lunchtime here. Obviously the Moncton crew's all here, and on the other side, the Kings, the pretty full. So we're trying to have a discussion up here with our guys in the booth, and we're thinking maybe it might be just stay on the 4-on-4. No, Blackwood's getting the box as well. So it could be some Quincy's out of it. There's 5 Kings on the ice. 4 Thunderbirds. No, there we go. I got to say, there's the extra King going off. So it is 4-on-4. I think the guy in the box might have got an extra one. Wade's going to have a lot to tell us here in a minute. And they blow the whistle. So up on the board, it's 2 minutes to Orchard. Still 39 seconds left with the original. So we'll have 4-on-4 hockey for 39 seconds. And then the Thunderbirds will head on the power play. Scramble draw. Picked up by Sullivan. Sullivan. So Orchard for cross-check.
Also, Kings penalty number 77, Max Blackwood, a 10-minute misconduct. Time of the penalties, 13. The time of the penalties, 6:48.
So from all that, Blackwood with a 10-minute misconduct and Orchard with a cross-check for 2 minutes.
2 minutes for cross-checking.
And we got 5 seconds left in the original penalty to the Thunderbirds getting ready to go on the power play. The penalized player steps on the ice, maybe a chance for Stapleton to kill some time as he gets trying to gain through the zone, passes out front, and Sullivan was pushing his way through the net. He was behind the goal. Chance hit the other way, 3-on-2, and now in behind the play. Sullivan and Preston were exchanging, and as that 3-on-2 was happening, the referee blows the whistle, and head contact is going to be the call. So behind the play, the two players were definitely exchanging pleasantries on the way up the ice, and a little tap on the head gets you 2 minutes in the box. So we'll have 4-on-4 hockey now with a minute 1 left in Orchard's penalty. Lots going on here. Not even halfway through the second period. Puck along the wall. Trying to find it. Elliott comes out with it. Elliott, trying to get it out to Hollett. He's looking for his rebound. He got a soft shot in. Hollett down low, trying to whack away at it. Still trying to find it. He got 3 of them on him. And they're the Thunderbirds. Preston with the 2 minutes for head shot. That puck was chipped up into the bench and hit a glove, and we'll get a face-off here right in front of the Thunderbirds bench. So wild action here today. This second period definitely turned out to be an interesting one. 4-on-4 here still for another 38 seconds. And there's Hollett trying to gain some speed. Breaks wide. Takes it to the wall. Good play by the Moncton defender to get that. Brings it around the side here to Reddick. He goes back the other way with it. Reddick along the wall. Kept in at the blue line. Dumped right back in. Sagnev in behind the net. Brings it right out front. Pass over here to Robinson. That was Young, who took a hit right in front of the bench. Picked up now by Crossway. He throws a shot on net. McLaughlin with the save. Pass up. In behind the play was Hollett. Calling for it, trying to get loose. One man to beat, but can't get by Reddick. As Reddick takes his man down. Elliott in the corner now as the Kings are on the power play. Elliott up top to Duncan. He lines a wrister. Misses wide. He's looking for that tip screener rebound. Puck comes to the corner. Playing in front there, so you hear the coach playing his day. That puck's deflected. Good play by Duncan to hold the line there as that was redirected. Throws it back the other way, looking for Verge. Verge chips it down low. Comes to the corner. Elliott looking to come up with it. Elliott spins and turns. 25 seconds to go now in the power play. Elliott trying to get to the high slot. Leaves it for Duncan. Gets it back to Hollett. A little bit too far for him. Hollett chips it ahead. Elliott goes back down low. White now behind the net. He goes to the corner. Verge gives chase. 10 seconds to go now in the power play. Back at the blue line. Cross ice pass here to Hollett. Hollett with a shot. Deflected in front. Loose. And the rebound comes out. And White looking for it in the corner. White. And there's penalized player. Steps back on the ice. Calling for it up here. He pokes it ahead. Was Preston as he was in the box. McLaughlin way out to play it. Gets up as McIntyre steps on the ice. Has it to. There's a shot. You're yelling for too many men, but I did a count, and there was only 5. At the end of it, out in front, the net's off. At the bottom of the pile is Martin. So all kinds of stuff happening as the referee blew the whistle when the net was off. Martin was at the bottom of a couple white jerseys. You know what? DMX is definitely the proper song to play right now because these two teams are hyped up. Martin on the draw now with Camo. Linesman trying to get those wingers to back up. Drop the puck, comes to the half wall, picked up by Thunderbirds. They rim it around. McIntyre has it in his feet, looking for it. Trying to keep it in. Graves there to help. It goes up high to the corner. And Verge trying to find it. Picked up by the Thunderbirds to the blue line, and it takes a Thunderbirds bounce. Graves has to hustle back. Gets it over to Jay. Jay up ice and chipped in by Verge. Picked up now by Esmeralda. Goes around, does get on a big collision as both players were looking at the puck and collided at the blue line as the puck went down the ice. Jay looking for Martin, goes off the boards, looking to keep it in to Swanson. Swanson with a shot, goes up high, up over the net. Back this side, there's another shot, deflected in front. They whack away at it, trying to clear the zone. And there it is right there in behind, and a nice play by Gaudette as And a big collision as Godet took the puck in as Jay was trying to spring Magda. And there's another bouncing off, and there comes the trip as a big hit on Verge. He didn't like it, trips the player afterwards, and you know the referee's always going to get the retaliation, and Verge is going to head to the box for 2. As Wade's now playing the Rocky theme music, which is probably fitting. So Verge heading to the box for 2 minutes for the trip. Thunderbirds back on the power play. Chason going to line up with Orchard. Puck kept in at the blue line. Here's Godet. Here's a shot. And McLaughlin gets a paddle on that, takes it all the way to the wall. Picked up by Chason. Back to Godet. It goes short side. Funny bounce off those back boards. Picked up by the Kings. It goes high off the glass. A little too high. Goes up out of play. And I have to keep that face-off down deep here in the Kings zone. 15 seconds gone here in the power play. 8:33 left in the second period. Still half a hockey game left here, folks. All tied at 2 off that draw. Short-handed. Here comes Probert. Probert trying to chip it ahead. Gets it. In behind the net, though. Has Pretzen all over him. Oh, trying to pass it up. But turned back the other way by Orchard. David out to play it. Oh, almost had his pass picked off by Probert, but they get it. Nice cross-ice pass there. Rector, he got one tonight already, looking for another. Takes along the boards. Looking for some help, going cross-ice. Picked off by Probert. Probert looks up, sees the empty, and sends it all the way down the length of the ice. He's looking for a change. Kings make a full line change. In behind the play, calling for it, trying to catch the Kings on a change, but didn't see him. As LeBlanc's up here floating in behind the blue line. Rector, go back to his D partner, looking to get it back, calling for it. There he's trying to break wide. There's a nice quick shot, rebound as a save, but couldn't quite bring it down, and the Kings able to clear up at center. Munden takes the hit. Big collision there. Thunderbirds back the other way. LeBlanc stepped up for the wrister, and there's the save from McLaughlin, and we'll get a whistle. 27 seconds left here in the power play. Shots on goal now, 25-21 in favor of the Thunderbirds. On the draw, Elliott Brew. The linesman gives it a toss. It's a late change on the Kings. So Sullivan going to step in for the draw now. Goes forward with it. Kings trying to find it. Behind the plate, trying to go. Oh, he couldn't quite get the backhand. He was right in on top of the goaltender. Didn't have much to go. Now he's got to step up for a shot. Deflected. Goes to the side. Elliott gets it. Goes off the boards, but not very hard. Not out. But it gets some help as they go for the cross-ice pass. And we're here at center ice. One last chance here with 5 seconds to go for the Thunderbirds. Right in front of the bench trying to chip it in. LeBlanc gives chase. Him and Duncan bump. Trying to go front with it as penalized players back on the ice. And there's Hollett. Hollett's got some men with them. Hollett look to keep. Goes up high to Sullivan. Sullivan with the shot. He scores! Low under the glove as David looks back behind him. Nice setup from Hollett. Kings take the lead. We'll wait for the official scoring. I know it's definitely going to be Hollett to Sullivan to the back of the net. And we got a 3-2 hockey game. 6:33 left here in the second period. On the draw. Controlled by the Kings. Jay to Graves. Graves looking up for Hollett. He chips that in, delegates the icing. Puck comes in behind. Looking for it. And Sullivan going for the hit. Got mostly boards there. The puck's deflected up out of the play into the netting. Face-off will stay deep here in the Thunderbird zone. Young and Elliott on the draw. Controlled by the Kings. Back to Graves. Graves don't down low with it. To the corner. Looking for it. Hollett. Leaves it to go to the point. It's a block. Oh, I'm not sure how he saw it. And then Sullivan on the rebound. It goes up high into the netting and out of play. I'm not sure David saw it till it hit him in front. As now Hullett is all tied up with Preston.
Kings Hockey Club's goal. It's his first of the season.
I thought that was Sullivan's first of the season. So a couple of Kings getting their first of the season tonight. Assisted by Hullett. Thunderbirds the other way. Dumps it right on McLaughlin. He pads that to the corner. Jay looking for the hit. Puck's loose. Chance for McIntyre. He's got Probert with him. McIntyre 2-on-3. McIntyre trying to get through. He can't quite get through and bring the puck with him. Jay keeps it at the blue line. He rims it around. Probert in behind the net gets there first. Probert back to the corner, gives chase. Puck's loose. Trying to poke it free. See it in the feet. Thunderbirds able to rim it around. Trying to clear the zone. They do. Up at center. Jay, the last man back. As Goodette was flying up there looking for him. Kings back on side. David out to play it. Leaves it for his defender. Starting the breakout. Pass goes along the boards. Put right back in by Martin. Cross ice pass this time. Thunderbirds at center. Picked up by Sagdigoff. Tries to go out front with it. McLaughlin way out. Had to stop the puck and a player on the side of his crease. Back here at the blue line. Swanson throws a shot towards that. Blocked in front. Deflected. It was going to be touched by a high stick if the Thunderbird player touched it, but the Kings do. And the Thunderbirds keep it in. Getting there first is Landry. Puts it down low. Takes a bump. Camo. Back here to the blue line. Looking for a lane. Goes off the boards. Landry trying to come up with it. Puts it in behind. Swanson gets there first. He goes back to the blue line. Picked up by Reddick. He takes the shot to the corner. Thunderbirds all kinds of pressure here. Trying to walk out front with it. Gets taken down on the backhand. Trying to get through. McLaughlin's down. Rebound still there. Opus finds it. Opus trying to chip it up. Couldn't quite get it hard enough. Thunderbirds got to get back on side. Still offside. As some pushing and shoving goes. Some more pushing and shoving. I'm starting to get the feeling these two teams may not like each other. 4:04 left here in the second. Kings lead by 1. Shots on goal now 29-23 in favor of the Thunderbirds. Orchard on the draw with Chason. Kings control. Looking up ice, chipped in by Verge. Back in front, Munden. Try to go back the other way. There's Verge trying to go over front. Too many Thunderbirds in front of that one, and they're able to clear the zone. Back up in the neutral zone, in their own zone. Duncan looking up ice. Gives it to Orchard, who chips in. Then he uses that long reach. Now he has it outside the net, trying to go from it. Takes a bump. Looking for the puck. Picked up by the Thunderbirds. Rector goes back the other way with it. In behind the net again. There's all kinds of bodies bumping in the corner. Some of the big men out there. Thunderbirds back the other way. Rector gains center, dumps in deep. McLaughlin to play, but misses it. Goes all the way around. Chipped into the corner. Now back here at the blue line, Ezreal. He wants a shot, deflected, and didn't miss by much in front. Now it's in the blue paint, trying to battle for it. Comes back here to the blue line. Ezreal gets it to his deep partner. He's shot. It hits a couple bodies in front, and is able to go that the other way. Munden clears the zone. Verge has to go off his stick the wrong way. Maybe a chance the other way for the Thunderbirds, but pick it back up as Verge. He gets center, dumps in deep. David out to play it, and there's going to be a penalty there as Orchard sends the Thunderbirds captain flying. Chance for the Thunderbirds. Here comes David out of his net as Rector brings the puck. The extra attackers on. He tries to go short side with that power move again, but this time McLaughlin sees it. And you got to be careful there. All kinds of action now. Players flying in here. And now as it gets everybody jumping in front. And there is all kinds happening now. So we'll see what comes from all this as two players are down. Just gonna let the play follow out here as the Linesmen, both linesmen are grabbing two players on the ice. Gonna be quite interesting. I see the referee has got his notepad out as he's taking names and numbers. Sullivan has lost his helmet. Same with Graves. Sullivan's heading to the box first. Not sure if I'm a huge fan of that one when you're going off the ice. So we know Sullivan's heading to the dressing room. Graves don't have his helmet as well. There's a cage off a helmet there. Well, they get them all separated. Referee's going to converge here and have a conversation about who's getting what, when, where, how. We know the original penalty started way back there in front of the Kings bench. Orchard was going to be getting a call, and then all hell broke loose down in the corner. Bodies were flying. The Thunderbirds came in afterwards to protect their player. So, well, there's definitely some wrestling match going on. WWE here at the arena today. So he's asking, just heard the linesman asking for one of the players with a letter to head over to the referee to get the explanation of what's going to happen. See Hollett close there as well. Gonna get his explanation for the Kings. 2:33 still left here in the second period. Kings lead by 1. We're gonna see what happens. There's Orchard, who was getting the original penalty. We'll see if the rest of them are all gonna cancel each other out or not. Wade has his work cut out for him there today. As see McLaughlin, he's heading up to the bench there now too. Yeah, with well, I could say for sure, this video is going to get a lot of views because I know for a fact once it gets out, all the players are going to be going back and watching this game, especially here at 2:33 in the second of what just transpired in the corner. I would have to say there may be some things coming from it, but we'll figure it out. See if there's going to be anybody getting any games or not, or if they're just kicked out of this game. They're 10s. There's Graves now with the universal palms in the air look. What did I do as he goes into the box? As he has no helmet on. Definitely was involved in some things. Hollett and Chason just hanging out, waiting to find what up. Elliott's in the box as well. So there's a lot of Kings in the box right now. We'll wait to see who's going to go there for white jerseys. If I had to guess, it'd be probably 2 white jerseys. As Graves gets his helmet back as they had to put the cage back on. So the first one heading to the box is Robinson. So they're up on the side. There's the 2 minutes on the board for Orchard for the original penalty. Elliott's up there now for 4 minutes. I'm sure that's a headshot. 21's in the box for the Thunderbirds. I know Sullivan headed to the dressing room. I didn't see anybody go to the dressing room on this side for the Thunderbirds. So as we look around, you see the Kings coach having a conversation with the referee, pleading his case. Wow. Looking up at the board there now with the 6 minutes up. That's a long power play for the Thunderbirds. Wow. The 4 minutes of it. Yeah, so 5-on-3 for 2 full minutes here. And then they'll still stay on the power play for another 2 because all that's up on the board is 2 minutes to Orchard and 4 minutes to Elliott. We still wait along here. The referees finally blow the whistle. So 5-on-3. We'll wait for the official call from Wade to announce everything that happened. But the Thunderbirds are looking to capitalize on this 5-on-3 as they set at the power play. Right back here to the point. Asmeral back the other way. Now goes down low. Trying to go across ice. Gets deflected, comes in behind. Kings trying to set up that triangle. Comes back up here to the point. Asmeral the other way. Gaudette. Back to Asmeral. He's going to walk in. He takes the shot. Oh, didn't miss by much on that far side as they got a body parked right in front of McLaughlin. Pass along the side. Trying to walk in. Short shot. He's going to go back door. Looked up for the pass. Down. McLaughlin's down. And he's able to cover up. And we'll get a face-off. There's a little bit of pushing and shoving, but nothing too much this time. The Kings going to change their penalty killers. Thunderbirds leave their power play unit on. 1:17 left in that first power play, or in the 5-on-3. Faced off, controlled by the Thunderbirds. Cross ice. Gaudette trying to go low. Looking for any kind of tip, screen, or rebound there. Didn't miss by much. Probert, 5-on-3. He brings the puck all the way up. He's going to try to kill some time in the corner. Puck comes loose. Picked up now by Betts. Betts trying to go cross ice. Picked up by Brew. Brew gains it, and he's looking for a call. The puck, he's looking at the linesman for a call for a hook. The linesman looked back at him and said, I called the offside. All you can do is laugh up here in the booth sometimes as you look down at the ice. These young teenagers, they're fun to watch. Brew on the draw with Hollett. Poked forward. Back in their own zone, looking to regroup. Gonna bring it up ice, chips in, rims it around the horseshoe to this corner. Along the boards now. Coming out with it, LeBlanc, right to the high slot, shot! And it's deflected, it goes wide, back to the blue line. Back here to Rector, gives it back. Here's another shot, blocked in front as the player goes down. I think it hit him and he got hit. Chance for Duncan to clear, and he does. We're down to 50 seconds here in the second period. 15 seconds to go in that first penalty. Here comes the Thunderbirds. Cross ice, far side in front of the Kings bench. Gain in center. Puts a move on. Everybody stays on side. First penalty's over. Getting back in the play, trying to get there, and got a little stick on it as McLaughlin's able to see that, get a glove on it. Now we're down to 5-on-4. 27.3 left here in the second.
Less than a minute to be played in the second period.
Wade's not even going to get a chance. He's going to be announcing all the penalties during the intermission. It's probably going to take up most of the intermission to get it all out. We'll make sure we let everybody know. But we still got 27 seconds left here. Thunderbirds looking to strike before the end of the second. And here they are at the blue line. Asmeral looking for a lane. He takes a shot. Goes up high on the short side. Rims it all the way around to the blue line. Boudreau. Back here to Asmeral. Again, trying to go back door. There's a deflection. But it didn't get much on it. Went on the short side. 10 seconds to go now. And as he pins it, and their whistle goes, still a little bit of extra pushing and shoving. As the linesman rushed them down there. The linesmen got their work cut out for them here in this second period. They've been involved in the action, and there's a penalty going to be called from this. Blackwood heading to the box after the whistle. And the timekeeper asking for an explanation on that one as he didn't see the call. 8.7 to go. And I didn't see the, so
10-minute misconduct.
It's a 10-minute misconduct. So no, it's going to stay. I'm trying to see, there's only one penalty still on the board, so it should stay 5-on-4. Minute 36 in Elliott's penalty, 8.7 left here in the second period. And he just get a 10-minute misconduct, so he's heading to the dressing room. the lineup for the draw. The Kings need an extra player on. Mass confusion heading everyone at the end of the second. So back on the draw. Thunderbirds control. Comes to the half wall. Goes towards the net. McLaughlin pushes that. Thrown everything. Oh, just a chance in front was Crossway. And at the line, at the buzzer, that's going to do it here after two. 3-2 Kings. Shots on goal 31-23. We're going to get everything all figured out here during the intermission. And before we start the third, we'll let you know. We're going to take a break here. See everybody in about 10 minutes. Make sure you come back. If the second period tells you anything, you know what the third's bringing. See everybody in a few. Hey, we are back. Hope everybody was well rested there between that second and third as the linesmen get the nets all set up. We're just getting all the penalty calls from all the crazies there in the second period. So out of it we did get two, one from the Kings and one from the Thunderbirds that got 5 in a game for fighting. Everything else has kind of been straight up through. So what's left is it was the 4-minute headshot to Elliott, which is a minute 27 left on that. I see Grace in the box as he had a 10-minute misconduct with his penalty. That's as well as the Thunderbirds player. So now we're here and we're back. Third period action. Get ready to go on the go, and Thunderbirds back in their own zone. So the second period is any indication what this third period is going to bring. Don't go anywhere, folks. If you weren't already watching the feed, make sure you tell everybody else to tune in because this should be a fun ride. And there's Thunderbirds trying to come right out the short side. And just like that, we're all tied up. Power play marker. Follow the bouncing puck. 19 seconds here into the third. And we got a brand new hockey game. Kind of looked like an innocent play as the puck was bouncing around off the glass and nobody could kind of corral it. But they've got it on the backhand, pulled it out front, put it in the back of the cage, and it's 3-3. So anybody's hockey game near now. As Thunderbirds press again, they push it right in. Camo gets taken down. Chipped up at center. Picked off by Preston. McIntyre loses an edge, but gets the puck back. He puts it over, avoids a check, gets it back. He's walking in. He's on the back. He throws one short side. Probert tried to knock it off the goalie and made a nice save was David. They send that the length of the ice. And a little bit too far ahead. As bringing ahead. Was trying to do a late change there was the Thunderbirds.
Second of the game and 8th of the season. Time of the marker, the 19-second mark.
So with LeBlanc with his second of the game, tying it up for the Thunderbirds.
Number 11, Maximum LeBlanc.
On the face-off.
19 seconds.
Stapleton trying to keep it in. And they do at the blue line. Munden putting moves on. Munden takes a shot. Missed on the short side. Deflected. Picked up by the Thunderbirds now. They're trying to come back the other way. Takes a bump at center. Put back up, but then brought back in. Now here's Stapleton. Stapleton with a little room to move. Put the little dangle on. He's up over center. Pokes it ahead, looking for Munden. Back to Stapleton. Rips the shot a little too high up in the glass. Jay keeps in at the blue line. There's Stapleton again. Stapleton rips another shot, misses on the short side. The net's off as the Thunderbird goalie's down, covers up either way, and we're going to get a face-off. 1:38 gone here in the third. Thunderbirds getting that power play marker early here in the third to tie this thing up. Back on the draw. Probert to Hullett. Hullett takes a big hit as he tried to make the shot, and Thunderbirds pick the puck up, and they're gone the other way. Chipping it in was Bedford. Comes back at the point. One-time shot. A short side. Just goes off the outside of the poke. I don't think McLaughlin's seen that coming. Another shot short side. Tried to go high. McLaughlin gets a shoulder on that. Hullett trying to chip it out. Whacks away along the boards. Gives it a kick. Comes right onto a stick of the Thunderbirds player. And then the Kings are able to clear the zone. Last man back in his own zone. Gives a little give and go. Then goes right out front with it, and then the chance is picked off by Probert. Probert puts the brakes on, throws one towards the net, and then actually kind of awkward off the trapper of David, but makes the save, comes to the corner. Brew loses it, gets it back, and here comes number 20. He's going to bring the puck up ice. He's all by himself, if they make change, puts a little move on, but couldn't get by Opus. Opus leaves it from McIntyre. He spins back. McIntyre keeps. Lose the puck at the blue line, though. Picked off by Rector. He gets a shot. And there's McLaughlin way out the top of his crease. Gets a trapper on it. Makes the save. Covers up. Coaches don't like making the extra moves at the blue line before you get the puck out. But luckily the goalie's in behind to make the save. Covers up. 17:07 left here in the third. We're all tied at 3. Face-off control by the Thunderbirds, but a little too hot, and comes all the way back out to center. Cross ice. Emerald looking to connect up, but a little bit too far. Not going to go the length of the ice. I'm going to get an icing. Just over 3 minutes gone here now in the third. Spirited affair here for an early afternoon game at the arena between these two teams. This is the last home game for the Kings for a while as they go on the road for a bit. But we'll have other games that we bring to you. Puck kept in at the blue line. It's out front. Try to give and go to Elliott. Goes off his skate. Elliott picks it up now. He's still going to come off the corner. Trying to go front. Trying to go up to Martin. Couldn't quite connect. It's a backhand chance. Rebound. And David's down. Still on the... Oh, good save by David as he was down on his backside to make that save. They sent it the length of the ice. Oh, McLaughlin played it with the pad. Kind of went off to the side. Played up. That's going to be offside. They got to get back over. Martin going to bring the puck up for the Kings. Up to Elliott. Elliott goes back with it. Leaves it way back for White. White gives it to Jay. Jay looking for Verge. Verge does get it out. Thunderbirds back the other way. Picked off by Jay. Here at center ice again. Big hit here in front of the bench. McLaughlin plays it, puts it to the corner, but right onto a Thunderbird stick, and they come out front with it. Puck's loose in the high crease. Another shot, and they score. Scramble play. Puck's loose. Nobody can find it. The Thunderbirds do. Makes no mistake on the short side. That's Robinson. And it's 4-3. A wild affair here as it's going back and forth. So a great game so far between these two. Lots of action. Back at center, Thunderbirds control. Chipped, and that was chipped a little bit too high up into the Kings bench. We'll get another face-off. And nobody knows where the puck is. It's in the bench area somewhere. There you go, get a new one, we're good to go. Face-off just in front of the Kings bench at the offside dot. 15:37 left here in the third. Thunderbirds coming with 2 goals here to take the lead in the third period. Won a power play marker early. Moments ago to take the lead. Chance in behind the net. The Thunderbirds get to it. Look to go front with it. They do, but it goes cross ice. And off his skate. Never get a race for it. 2-on-1 shaping up the other way. And then he's got to keep it. And a nice save by David as Stapleton ripped the shot.
Time of the marker 4:15. Once again, Thunderbirds goal to sports of the season. Score for number 21, Samuel Robinson.
Robinson with the goal.
Number 12, David Landry. And number 17, Gabriel Camo.
Camo and Landry with the assist. Munden in behind the net now trying to come up with it. That's picked off. Here comes LeBlanc. Circles back. In behind the net. Leaves it for Reddick. Reddick chips up over the blue line. Now Duncan to McMillan. Chips up to Munden, who has to reset. Goes cross ice to Duncan. Duncan with some speed, trying to get by the defender. Duncan just loses the puck, but there's a chance. And what a kick save by David there as he kicks out the right leg. As the puck landed on Munden's stick on Duncan's drive towards the net. There's pass out front, and getting a stick on his opus, or wide open in front was LeBlanc. Kings can't clear the zone. Chip back into the corner. Duncan looking to skate forward. Gets up to Munden. Here comes Munden by himself up there. They're making a change. Tries the old toe drag. Can't quite get through. And Thunderbird's able to clip it out. You can hear them yelling too many just because of the change, but we count it up here in the booth, and we get most calls right, and we only counted 5. There's Probert over the blue line. Probert takes it wide, gets poke checked, picked up now by Crosswaite, goes back, and then Probert picked up on the far side. On the blue line from McIntyre. McIntyre with a shot blocked in front. Bouncing puck comes up high. Kicked ahead. McIntyre still with it. Trying to go over there. And nice try on the short side by Probert. Jay keeps in. Far corner. McIntyre. Oh, they tried a little backhand pass. Almost lost it. Pulled outside the blue line. Jay takes a bump. Chips it in, but chips it into the bench. And they have a little conversation about the play. And then exactly, they're pretty sure they're just asking about the Halloween costume is going to be Tuesday night. And we'll bring that face off here in front of the Thunderbirds bench. Or sorry, no, down here a little further in front of us. Of the offside dot in front of the King zone. 13-12 left here in the third. Picked up by Verge. Verge gets it up ice, breaks wide, looking for some help. Takes it to the corner, puts the brakes on. Trying to go back to the point. Comes to the corner. Back at Verge, he's got knocked down. Verge still battling hard. Somebody lost his stick. Elliott now trying to come up front with it. Didn't skate. Everybody trying to find it. Goes to Verge's stick. He shoots. Misses on the short side. And Thunderbirds send it down the length of the ice. And a little too far, just trying to clear the zone. And that's going to be icing. The Thunderbirds to stay on as they're unable to change. 12:45 left to go. Third period. Thunderbirds up by 1. Elliott on the draw with Camo. They get it back to Duncan. Duncan with a quick shot, short side. David sees that all the way through, makes a save. Thunderbirds throw it to the corner. White pinching in. Picked off by the Thunderbirds though, and they're out of the zone. Up ice with a burst of speed. Trying to get through is Gaudette. Gaudette one-handed. Almost looked like Crosby with that one-hand backhand trying to go towards the net. Underneath, Duncan getting worked over. Puck comes right out in front and McLaughlin's down as players push and shove in behind the play as they're tied up. Again, lots of conversations coming together, but no penalties. McLaughlin covers up. Face-off going to come down to his left. 12:19 left in the third. 37-31 shots on goal in favor of the Thunderbirds. Orchard lining up with Brew. As the linesman having a conversation with the wingers on the wall, trying to get everybody lined up right. They blow the whistle, and they blow the whistle again, and this time the Thunderbirds are going to get the toss as somebody was trying to cheat in the circle. So Landry will step in the draw now with Orchard. They decided they didn't want to do that. Now Swanson's going to take his turn. Trying to go forward with it, and it works. Stapleton breaks it wide, looking for Munden. Munden trying to get through. Munden, that long reach, rips a shot, and David gets a piece of it. It goes on the short side. White in the corner now. White curls, put it back down low. Look for Stapleton. Picked off by the Thunderbirds. It's in the feet of the referee. High off the glass and out. That's going to go all the way in the length of the ice, and that's going to be another icing. McLaughlin had to be careful on the post here to make sure he didn't touch it or he also didn't come in on him. 11:50 left now in the third period. Icing face-off going to come to the left of David. Face-off at the blue line. One-time shot deflected as Holland gets a stick on it, and we're all tied. I had to go back and check the replay. Holland uses his lacrosse skills. Team leading goal ties this thing up with 11:45 left in the third. One-time shot from the point from McMillan. Holland gets a stick on it. I'm going to say it was right around the shoulders. They're going to have a conversation. You can see the coach of the Thunderbirds asking for the high stick. If anybody at home wants to go back a few seconds and check it, you can let us know in the comments. But either way, referee calls it a goal, and we got a 4-4 hockey game. And they're pleading their case over there right now. They say it wasn't a high stick. Goal stands. We checked with the guys in the truck. They agree. We're tied at 4. Puck put back in deep, and there's another icing. So 11:38, all tied at 4. As well as these games are in the here at the arena, this league does not do anything. I'm trying to get the words out. I'm losing my train of thought. Nothing but pure entertainment with this U16 AAA action. You get a chance to take in a game no matter who's playing. It's always a good time. I'm always biased here at the arena because I love this rink. Best rink to watch a game in my opinion. And that's where we are today, and the Kings had the face-off.
Kings Hockey Club's goal. It's his team leading 11th goal of the season. Scored by number 8, Josh Holland. Assistant number 9, Dylan Tolbert. And
McIntyre.
4, Jaden Duncan.
Backhand blocked in front.
8-15. Once again, Kings Hockey Club's goal. It's his 11th of the season.
Thunderbirds able to get out. There's Hollett,
Holland.
who they're just announcing the goal, his 11th of the season already.
And number 4,
But the Thunderbirds back the other way. Betts puts it down low, trying to go on the short side, going for the wraparound. Nothing there. Look for somebody to move to, comes back to the blue line, back down to the corner. There's that pass off the boards, trying to go short side, whacking away, and it comes out front. But McLaughlin paddles it out. Kings grab the rebound. McIntyre looking to dance his way up over the blue line. Gets poke checked, looking for some help. Hollett, he flicks it up, but it goes up into the netting and out of play. Going to keep that face off deep. 10:40, third period, all tied at 4. Lots of goals, lots of penalties. What more could you ask for here? And for U16, Elliott lines up now with Camo. Face-off comes to the corner. Far side, Verge looking for it. Verge trying to clear it out, kept back in, turned back. Duncan got to go back behind his own net. Duncan, he has a look, goes back the other way, gets his pocket picked. Thunderbirds down low, crossway, looking to come out front. Short side, and there's McLaughlin to get a glove on it and makes the save, and we'll cover up. 10:21 left now, third period. Don't think we have to say how important the next goal is. Elliott Camo back on the draw. In the feet, picked up by Martin. Martin, and there's the referee's armed up. We'll see what's going to happen here. Hooking is going to be the call as Martin was bringing the puck up ice. Bedford, number 15, is going to head to the box for 2 or less as the Kings are going to head to the power play.
That's right, ladies and gentlemen, it's Kings
So just clearing the zone there. Martin bringing the puck up the ice. A little bit extra stick work by the Thunderbirds player. And the Kings are on the power play. Thunderbirds with the puck now looking to clear, and they do. That puck sent the length of the ice. McLaughlin going to leave it behind his net for Duncan. Duncan looking to set the power play up. Giving chase was Brew. Duncan skating it up himself. Duncan gets the blue line, looking to set up the power play. Gets his stick poked. Trying to find it. Does come back to the blue line. There's Opus. Opus has a look. Back to Duncan. Duncan looking towards the front of the net, trying to get some traffic out there. Opus goes to Verge now. Verge, he's going to walk in. Verge looking for some room. He rips one. A little bit high, and the worst thing is you go hard and high, he comes all the way out. Pass. There's Verge again. There he puts a little dangle at center. Verge offside as Martin got caught on the wrong side of the blue. Might have had a little bit of help from a white jersey to stay on that side. Either way, offside's the call. And we'll get a face-off here now in front of the Thunderbirds bench. 1:08 left in the power play. 9:24 left in the third period. Orchard lines up with LeBlanc. Thunderbirds get up to center. Jay's right there to bring it back in. Jay trying to go across ice, looking for Stapleton. Stapleton battling the corner, leaves it for Munden. Munden looking out front, takes it behind the net. Munden trying to use that big body with that long reach, puts it back down low to Orchard. To Stapleton. Stapleton takes a bump. And then does come out as hits a player on the bench. And is going to keep that face-off down deep. And the clearing attempt hit a glove on the bench. 41 seconds left now in the power play. 8:56 left in the third period. 4-4 hockey game. This time, they don't like how the Thunderbirds are lined up, getting the toss. That puck comes almost in. There's one for the fans. Up into the netting and into the garbage can, I think it went right into. That is the definition of a garbage goal. As Toots on the camera today for us, providing some comic relief behind the plays. Puck to the corner, back to the blue line. Walking the line is Whitey. White over to Jay. Jay having a look. Back to White. White circles back. Thunderbirds doing a good job with the box, keeping the Kings outside. Stapleton gets his pocket picked and slapped out to neutral ice. Jay going to bring it all the way back to his own zone 15 seconds ago. And his pass is picked off. Good forecheck there by the rector, of the Thunderbirds. Last chance here with 5 seconds to go. Stapleton trying to work his way all the way through, but too many white jerseys in front of him. As the penalized player steps back on the ice, White can be careful as he's right behind him. Jay at the blue line now. Jay throws a shot towards the net. It's deflected out front, and it's in the back of the net. Orchard. Just as the penalty expires, Orchard gives the Kings the lead. Kind of a broken play as the shot came from the point, hit something in front, and lands right in front of Orchard. He makes no mistake, puts it in the back of the net, and it's 5-4. Wait for the official scoring. I got Jay with the shot from the blue line, and Orchard putting it in. We'll see if it hit anything else in front. I know it hit something. I don't know if it's the Kings player or Thunderbirds player, but this back and forth game continues to go back and forth. And now the Kings regain the lead. 8:05 left in the third period. At center, battle. And this one this time goes up into the Kings bench. And it's going to come right here in front of us. There's a shot there, kept in, chipped in behind the net. Listen to Wade.
Scorer number 17, Jackson Orchard. System number 11, Chase Munden, and number 44, Donovan Jay.
So Munden to get a stick on in front. So Jay and Munden with the assist on Orchard's goal. Here's cross ice pass, a little bit too far, not going to make it far enough for icing.
System number 11, Chase Munden, and number 44, Donovan Jay.
Thunderbirds looking to clear out to the blue line and out. Kings have to get back on side. Here's a chance here as Cadet. He likes to rush the puck. He gets around it, check, gets taken down just at the last second. Picked up along the boards. Chipped up Hullett, looking for Probert. Thunderbirds knock it right back in. They get it back on side. Hullett in his own zone. Flicks one up high, the old alley-oop play they're trying to look for. Thunderbirds couldn't quite carry it. Tried to drag his foot, but it would have been offside if he touched it. Kings chip in as they make a line change. Thunderbirds behind their own net, putting the brakes on. Second end off, looking to come up. Pass up here to Robinson. He goes cross ice. Graves gets back, looking to get out of the zone. Goes up towards center. That's picked off by Swanson. He loses the puck, but picked up now by Landry. He goes wide. He's in the zone. He goes, tried to go on the short side, but McLaughlin sees that one. Makes no mistake, covers up. We'll get a face-off. 6:29 left here in the third. 5-4 Kings. See the shots on goal now, 40-33 in favor of the Thunderbirds. Elliott lining up with Brew. Thunderbirds control the draw, back here at the blue line. Dumped into the corner, behind the net. Thunderbirds get there first. Trying to go back, trying to get the backhand out front. Can't make it through. Swanson now back to the point. Number 20, doing some shake and bake moves. Throws one towards the net. It's deflected. It's in the feet. Everybody trying to find it. And didn't miss by much on the short side. Puck comes to the wall. 3 Kings coming out. Elliott over to Verge. Verge trying to go back to the middle, but nothing there but white jerseys. Comes to the corner. White steps in. Trying to get out front, goes off his stick, still in the feet. Everybody trying to find it. Thunderbirds do, and they knock it up to center. Verge, he's going to dump it right back in. Right in on David, follow the bouncing puck, and with a maroon jersey in front of him, he's going to cover up, and we'll get a face-off now down in the Thunderbird zone. 5:42 left here in the third. Kings up by 1. Face-off, scramble, comes in behind the net. lose it. Munden, he has it now behind the net. Comes up here to White. White to Jay. Jay looks for a shot towards the net. It's deflected, misses on the far side. Thunderbirds chip it out. Not going to make it far enough for icing. Jay back in his own zone. He rims it around and does clear it out. Chipped up to Orchard. Orchard tried to go up to Stapleton, a little bit behind him. And there's another one up into the bench and out of play. Clock ticking down here. 5:15 left in the third. Face-off going to come just in front of the Thunderbirds bench as the puck went into the Thunderbirds bench. Great action here at this rare Sunday morning and early afternoon game at the arena for the Kings. Thunderbirds poke it up, looking to get it deep, turn back the other way. Thunderbirds now back in their own zone, up towards center, goes off a leg, no icing. Duncan back for the Kings, put it back, put it right onto a Thunderbird stick, and now in front, there's a chance, and what a save in close as the puck came right out to LeBlanc, and that close to tying this thing up, but McLaughlin's there to close the door. 4:55.
Alan Blackwood to the timekeeper's box. Alan Blackwood to the timekeeper's box, please.
Alan Blackwood in trouble. Got a good call to the office. That's Max Blackwood dead. He does a lot of photography around here. Does a great job. Kings get along the wall. McIntyre chips out, and there's maybe a chance for Probert. Probert with the three by himself. He rips a shot, and a good active stick there by Asmeral. But it's in the back of the net. Somehow, follow the bouncing puck. Probert with his forecheck puts it in. Kings lead by 2. As the defender made the first play, and then followed the bouncing puck down low, and somehow lands in behind David, and it's 6-4. Sometimes you got to be good to be lucky and lucky to be good. Back at center, Thunderbirds. 4:39 left here in the third. Gain the blue line, picked off by Duncan. Duncan throws it up on the wall looking for Martin, but it takes a funny bounce. It's in the feet now. Everybody try to whack away at it. Comes right in front of the net. Chance for Verge to get up ice. He gets up to Elliott. Elliott gets the puck in deep. In behind the net, comes to the corner. Verge picks that up. Verge trying to go up with it. Comes back to the blue line. Thunderbirds able to let that the other way. Over far side for Young. He chips it in. Young gives chase. Gets some help from Brew. Brew now to the corner. Gets it back here to the blue line. Preston. He lines up for a shot. Deflected in front. Goes off a couple sticks. In the feet. Runs right in there. There's a shot. McLaughlin down. Rebound. And they score. So one down the other end. They come right down the other end and score. As a bouncing puck in front of McLaughlin. No chance for him. As the puck landed right on, I believe that was Young. He was a lucky recipient right there. He rips a shot low, blocker. Don't go anywhere, folks. 3:56 to go in the third. It's a one-goal hockey game. We'll bring that back to center. Had to get careful there as the Thunderbirds were making a late change after the goal and a quick puck drop by the referee.
It's his third goal of the season.
As they announce the Kings goal, Probert. Munden's down low.
15-20.
Looking for the puck. Thunderbirds find it. They're up at center. Chips up forward looking for Swanson. Oh, front, and McLaughlin gets a paddle on that. Comes to the corner. Now in behind the net. Thunderbirds. All kinds of pressure. We'll keep an eye on the goalie down the other end. A little bit early, but nowadays you never know when the goalie be pulled in hockey games. Chipped up, kept in at the blue line. Out front, Opus looking to clear, gets turned back the other way, puts it in behind, goes to the corner. Thunderbirds get there first. They want the puck more, but it's chipped up and picked off. Off to Munden, one-on-one shaping up, trying to get around a defender. Munden, and a good check there by number 20. And I apologize because I've tried to pronounce his name, and I'm sure I said it wrong every time. But that's a great hip check to not let Munden cut right in around there. Puck put in deep. Along the wall, back to Jay. Keeps at the blue line. He rips a wrister, deflected in front. There's a chance. David's down to rebound. David's still down and makes another save in tight as Probert got a tip on it, and then the rebound's loose, and David, 2 huge saves in close with 2:35 left here in the third. Probert on the draw with Brew. Faceoff comes to the half wall. Dumped in deep. Probert looking for it, battling with Brew. Gets it to the corner. White, who's chipped in, puts it back around to the close corner. Close to us. But the Thunderbirds are able to get out to center. They whack away at it here in front of us. Chipped inside the blue line. McIntyre goes up to Whitey. Gets out to Probert, who chips it in the zone. Probert, and then, oh, careful, there's Godet get tied up with the linesman. Chance here now, Probert's on the backhand and behind the net. Back here to the blue line. Jay lines a wrist of traffic in front, rebound, and haul it back close to put it in the back of the net. The nice save by David. The old leg pass. Trying to cut in there is Godet. Still has the puck in the corner, looking to come out front. Follow bounce puck. A race for it. Probert dead tired at the end of his shift. Not going to be able to get back in time. Picked up by Preston. Put the brakes on. Minute 40 left now in the third. I think the goalie you had to think would be coming up one of these rushes. Long pass, almost picked off by Verge. Chipped in the high slot, trying to get a shot off in the feet. They whack away at a diving attempt. It gets to the corner. Back here at the blue line. Asmeral goes far side for Cadet. Cadet with the high shot, deflected, and then comes to the other side, off the side, net loose, and able to clear. And icing's waved off. And I have to agree with the Thunderbirds bench in that one. Not sure unless it was deflected back at the blue line. Puck kept in. Last minute of play here in the third period. Puck out front and does just come outside the line. Nice try there to hold the blue line. It just does squirt out. I've seen a little bit of white ice there. Goalie still in the net for the Thunderbird. 56.5 to go. Kings lead by 1. And the rink fries are smelling amazing right now. All I can say, get a chance to get fries here at the arena, it's a good time. Yelling at the goalie. To hear the coach right here behind us, the signal. If they get it deep, they'll be probably getting ready to go, but the Kings control the draw. They chip it up. But that's going to go a little bit too far, and that's going to be icing. That's going to give the coach the opportunity he's looking for to get the goalie out of the net. There goes David to the bench. Extra attacker on for the Thunderbird. 49.3 left here in the third period. Orchard on the draw. And there's the timeout. Dudes called it. They're going to have a conversation. Like I said, just the one coach for the Thunderbirds on the bench. Looking to draw something up with the extra attacker on the ice. A lot of young Sackville Flyers here getting ready to go on the ice after this game. They're taking in a good one. As they're all lined up along the glass here. Hoping one day they might be playing the same ice for these teams. Important face-off coming up, 49.3. See the shots on going now, 43-37 in favor of the Thunderbirds. But Kings lead by 1, 6-5. Back and forth game. Little calmer period in the third than it was in the second. Here we go. Both teams have their talks. See who's works out. Last minute instructions here from coach. Here in front of us as the linesman gets ready to drop the puck. Orchard with Rector. Goalie out of the net. Puck comes to the wall. Put in behind. Graves. Side of the net. It's loose. Bouncing around the feet. McLaughlin's down, and it's underneath him. Puck did squirt loose after the referee blew the whistle. But a mad scramble in front, scary for the Kings. 40.9 to go now. Seconds ticking away. Orchard and Rector gonna do that again. And they control the draw. Shot. Misses on the short side. In behind the net, loses an edge. They rim it out, but not going to get outside the blue line. Putting the moves on the far side. There's that number 20. He throws on towards the net. McLaughlin down, makes save, rebound, and another save. McLaughlin doesn't know where it is. Comes to the corner. Still trying to find it. Whacks it out. Bouncing puck at the blue line does come loose. Haul it with the empty cage. Haul it. Sends a shot, and there it is. 14.9 to go. Lucky bounce at the blue line goes to King's way. Hollett makes no mistake, puts it in an empty cage. And that'll pretty well do it with 14.9 to go in the third. Back at center ice. McIntyre, he goes forward with it. He's gonna look to kill some time off here. Back in his own zone. Leaves it to Opus. Opus flicks it up. Gets it to Martin. And with 2 seconds to go, as the horn goes, that's gonna do it here. Kings win. And what a game it was. Final shots on goal, 46-37. After you hear Wade with the whoa, that'll do it for us here. High Button wants to thank everybody again for tuning in. If you didn't watch it live, make sure you let everybody know to go back and watch it again later because it was a good one. I want to thank everybody behind the scenes and at home for watching. And we'll catch you next game.
17 shots from Thunderbirds.